Hello everybody, and welcome to Stop Being Afraid of Houdini, an introduction to Houdini for motion designers and Cinema 4D artists looking to expand their skills. I'm going to start this whole thing off with three bold words. Houdini is easy. In fact, it is such an oversimplified and low-level version of 3D that it makes it appear to be more difficult than it actually is. Just starting out with the interface, it can be hard to know where to go, and it creates node trees that can appear very daunting when in fact it's just a flowchart of simple instructions that build upon one another to create something beautiful or complex. Any Houdini project in the end is just as simple or as difficult as you make it, like anything else. Say you gotta clean your living area. That's pretty basic. You just use your arms and legs and you go and do the work. Nobody is going to make you write out a bunch of code to accomplish that simple task. But if you really wanted to, and you had the resources at your disposal, you maybe program a robot to procedurally go and do all this for you. And do it much more frequently than you would if it were just you, so long as you are willing to apply a little maintenance here and there to guide that robot along. I know that that's sort of an outrageous example, but that's really a lot how Houdini works. The proceduralism is there if you want it or need it. And trust me, you're gonna want it. Your clients are gonna want it, and your creative director probably already wants it, but doesn't know how to get it because there's a massive shortage of Houdini artists in motion design right now. Let's fill that gap and watch your inbox get hit with inquiries from top-tier design studios looking for those dope particle sims or whatever. I'm confident that if you've learned a 3D package such as Cinema 4D, you're probably a pretty smart person. You've probably done a ton of tutorials and invested a massive amount of time and money into bettering your knowledge and skills. Well, Houdini is no different in that regard, other than the fact that you won't have to spend a dime on plugins because you'll eventually be able to create them all from scratch. But to get to that level, you have to start somewhere. And if you've ever opened Houdini and just tried to do some stuff all on your own, it becomes very apparent very quickly how not your father's Cinema 4D this software is. By toppling that first barrier of knowing where to start and building on that by adding some basic concepts by example and talking through some theory, sooner or later your brain is going to start making connections, and it takes dedication, which you have if you're looking at this course. You just got to give it your all and keep pushing through. And always remember that 3D motion design is not a lifestyle choice. Not for us. For us, there is no choice. It's likely your obsession, your hobby, and your dream job all at the same time. And if that's true for you, and I hope that it is, then you probably love the pain and joy that come from solving tough problems, design challenges, and the constant learning of new things that are all part of the job. And if that's what gets you up in the morning, then I am here to tell you that you are in the right place. Learning Houdini is one of the most satisfying and rewarding challenges that you will ever face. It is the gift that keeps on giving, where the learning never, ever, ever ends. It is my honor to share with you what I've learned over the years and to be part of your journey and to let you know that there is nothing to be afraid of. The discoveries hidden inside this software are so special. I just want to shout it from the top of the world once and for all. For all of you who are like me, who love computers and graphics and animation, stop being afraid of Houdini. You got this. So let's roll up our sleeves and our pants and get into this freaking tutorial series once and for all.